Here are some tips on lighting and backgrounds when taking pictures of your kittens. And let me show you what I'm using as a background. I have this set up in my living room right now. I got this from Amazon. It's a photography background. It's white on one side and it's black on the other side. I love this thing because, you know, a kitten is only like this big. So it's easy to take the photo and then crop around it and have a nice solid distraction-free background. 3 different types of lighting sources: the natural source, which is the window, the light box, and the ring light. Now I wanted to do a video about lighting because it is the most important ingredient in a good picture. And just having a few little tips to know about how to adjust your lighting and what lighting situation is best for you and your kittens, depending on what's going on in your room, can really help improve the quality of your pictures. So I'm currently standing in a room with the natural light source behind me. So now I have the ring light on my phone and I've turned it on. It has 3 settings. It has low, medium, and high, and I've turned it on high. And you can see it definitely changed the lighting in this video. It would do the same thing in your photos. So this looks okay. Again, though, the background's kind of busy, so we'll switch to the solid background. In this shot, I've got the natural light source, the window only, behind the camera, and the lighting looks pretty good. I still have some shadows that are being cast on the background, and that is just because I'm too close to the background. So the lighting in this shot looks a little more natural. I don't have a distracting background, and this is definitely better. Now I'm going to add the ring light, which has 3 settings: low, medium, and high. I'll clip it onto my phone, and this lighting is probably the most ideal for this shot that I'm working with right now. So everything in your environment changes the way the lighting needs to be adjusted, whether it's your background, whether it's the natural source coming in from behind you or on the side, and how close the subject is to the camera. All kinds of things affect the way the lighting needs to be adjusted. It's okay to try different things and take a picture and see how it looks. Now I just want to show you how you can play with this ring light. I love this thing. It's very versatile. You can do a lot of things with it, and it has a little clip. So I'm going to turn it on low, and I've got it held just under my face. You can see it. It's not in the frame, but it's lighting up my face, which, you know, you always have to think about like the kittens being in this frame instead of me. Now I'll even increase the brightness on this, and you can see what happens. So the more I adjust this light, the more we get, you know, this bright white light. Of course, clipped onto my camera on low, on medium, and on high. I'm gonna take my light box and shine it not on me, but on my backdrop. I'll show you what I did. I just put the light box right here beside my backdrop, and I actually have 2 of these in this video. I'm just using one for demo purposes, but if I was gonna light the backdrop up, I would put this light box on one on each side. So now I have my backdrop is lit up with my light box, and it's got, you know, a whole different look for lighting. If you like really dramatic photos, I've got the light box right here next to my face, which would be your kitten's face, and it has a very dramatic effect. All right, let's turn this baby around and see what we can do with black. When you're working with black, if you really want a deep, rich black, you have to move the subject, the kitten, away from the black background. If they're right up on it, if they're like sitting on it like this, like I'm pressed up against this, when you take a picture, it tends to look gray. It doesn't look like a deep, you know, outer space type of black. The further away I move from the black background, the blacker it looks. So you can certainly take a picture with your black background and then crop it so that you just have your black background. I'm going to add low level ring light. Okay, and now now the light box. Okay, this is way too much light for a picture. Every color absorbs light differently. If I was shooting a photo of a black kitten, the lighting requirements are going to be much different than if I was shooting a solid white or a blue or a cream or even a red. To photograph a black kitten, just solid black, is one of the most challenging pictures you'll ever try to take. It's really hard to get the black saturation of their coat, especially if you're doing it on a black background. Now if you do a white background, it's a little bit easier, but still to like capture the black kitten, you really have to have the lighting perfect. And that takes trying all these different things. So if I was taking a photo of him, let me see how it looks. Let me see. It's a little too bright. So I have on this light box right now. I'm going to turn that off and I'm going to use the ring light with this black background, see how it looks. First, let me see how it looks with just natural light. Oh, the natural light doesn't look bad. So, like, I like to see in the photos, like, the real color of the kitten, their eyes and everything. Wait. All right, let's see. Okay, so I like the ring light. So with the ring light, oh, come here, buddy. Hands were squirmy. So he actually looks really good with the ring light. All right, I grabbed Solid White Girl, and you see how she looks under the ring light. Not bad. It's really, you just have to test the different light sources that you have and see which one looks the best. We have natural light source from the window. We have ring light that does low, medium, high. We have light box. Those are really the main three light sources that I use for pictures. The ring light is great for quick shots with your phone because you can just clip it on and get pictures at any time of the day. So I hope this video helped give you some insight on how to use natural lighting and some artificial light sources to make your pictures look awesome.